Hi, this is Michael Bernales and I'm content creator and a travel film enthusiast. From the moment I started creating films in my YouTube, I've always been a Sony shooter. I've been using the S3 for a year now and I'm really stoked to share with you my experience using this amazing camera. This will not be a highly technical review. I just want to share my opinion on why I love using the Sony a7S III. First is the color science that the a7S III provides. I love the images I get using this camera. You can get beautiful skin tones right off the bat after throwing Rec 709 to my S-Log file. Speaking of S-Log 3, this camera provides 15 stops dynamic range, giving you the best color information with your shadows and highlights. I love color grading my videos, and one of my favorite features of the a7S III is the 10-bit 422 codec. It is 64 times the color information than the 8-bit. It gives me the best flexibility to grade my videos in post. This is my first full-frame camera, and I can say that I really love its size and comfortability shooting with this camera. Plus, there are a lot of buttons where I can customize it based on my likings. Plus, this camera has a flip-out screen, which is very helpful for vloggers or solo filmmakers like me. I also really don't have a problem with this autofocus because it is blazing fast. I love traveling, and as much as I wanted to bring my gimbal with me, most of the time I prefer not to because it consumes a lot of space in my backpack. So I rely heavily on the active steady shot of my camera. The active steady shot of this camera is awesome. Even if it punches in a bit on your footage, you can always turn it off and use the steady shot instead, where you can still have a decent stabilization in your shots. This is my go-to setting and it always gives me the best result. I often shoot 10-bit high frame rates on this camera because of file sizes. But yes, one of the great features of this camera is shooting 4K 120 frames per second. And you can always shoot on 240 frames per second using the S&Q settings. Finally, the best and the favorite feature that I really like about the a7S III is shooting clean in low light situations. This camera offers a dual native ISO. It means that the base ISO, this is where your camera performs at its best. The base ISO is where you want to be in order to get that highest quality you can get out of your camera. I shoot in S-Log 3 most of my videos, and my base ISO is 640 and 12,800. Shooting on those ISOs will give me a super clean results. Here's an example. This is the actual room location. This is the 12,800 ISO, and you can see that it is clean and no artifacts or grains. This is the ISO 10,000, and you can see a lot of grains as compared to the 12,800 base ISO. With the 12,800 ISO paired with the fast lens, you can really shoot in dark places and still get clean footages. So that's it, guys. I hope you learned something from this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this in the future. Thank you.